Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you all with a new video, and I wanted to share my favorite foundations of the year. I only have 5. The reason why I decided to share my foundation separately because I know a lot of y'all found my channel from my foundation review, so I feel like y'all trust my opinion when it comes to foundation, so I narrowed down my 5 favorite ones and I wanted to show y'all. I did not include my 2 favorite foundations, which is the Urban Decay Stay Naked and the YSL All Hours. Those 2 are like my favorite foundations, so it just would not be fair to include them in this video because I'm always going to rank them higher than any foundation just because I love them so much. But anyway, let's just get right into it. Before we get started, I want to do an honorable mention. I'm not going to include this foundation in my favorites list because I feel like I didn't have it long enough to really like use it and play with it to consider it a favorite, but it is slowly moving up there on my favorite list, and it will be the Huda Beauty Foundation Stick. I love this foundation stick. If you don't have it, pick it up. This is my first time using a foundation stick, and I'm highly impressed with it. I do have the shade 500G. I need to go down to the shade 350, I think it is, or the shade before this. No, I think it's 450. I don't know, but the shade before this one, I think it'll be a better match because right now this one is just a tad too dark. First one I want to mention is and this is going to shock y'all because this is kind of like a drugstore foundation. It is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I actually have this foundation on right now. The beginning of the year, I picked this up from Ulta, and when I got it, I could not stop wearing it. This was I would say from like January up to like right before we went under quarantine, which was like March, I was wearing this every single day. That's how much I like this foundation. It is full coverage. I feel like the shade range could be more extensive than what it is because I feel, from what I remember, the shade selection sucks. I do have the shade F13, and I feel like this barely matches. Sells for $18. This is a really good drugstore foundation and it's full coverage. If you're looking for a very affordable full coverage foundation, this would be it if you can find your shade. And the concealer to this is also pretty good. I like that. The next foundation I'm going to show y'all, I did a review on my channel and I hate that review now that I've had this foundation and I wore it and I played with it because I like this a lot, and it's the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation and Skincare. I hate the review I did on this because I was just so negative. I don't know if I was in a bad mood. I don't know what was wrong with me that day, but I judged this foundation very harshly. If I could go back and delete that review I did, I would. Like, this is a good foundation. Now, I don't know much about the whole skincare aspect of it because I have not worn this, let's say, for like a month straight or 2 months straight. When I wear it, it'll be like for a week, 2 weeks. And I feel like I never really noticed that much of a difference with my skin. But this is a thing with this foundation. The description of the foundation and what you actually get in the bottle is wrong, because that kind of threw me off a little bit, because I think the first time I picked this foundation up, I had a different shade and the undertone was like off. So be careful with that when you pick this up, if you decide to pick it up. Just the description, it's something about it that's off. I can't really remember. I really think the description and the undertone is like off. The way they have it labeled is not correct. But this is a really good foundation. It's medium coverage. I feel like you could possibly build this up to full. I don't really remember how much this costs. It's like in the high-end price range. So I would say what, $35, $40. It's not that expensive. Okay, for in third place, it would be the Chanel All Day Comfort Flawless Finish Foundation. This is a really good, I feel like this is medium to full coverage. Right now, the shade I have is BD141. It is way too dark. When I first picked this up, I believe this was like August, maybe like July, August. It was too dark for me then, but I made it work. Now it's way too dark. Like, it is noticeable dark. I need to go down a couple shades. I just haven't like went out my way to get my correct shade because I haven't reached to wear this that much because I've been trying out other stuff. But overall, this is a really good luxury foundation. Like, this is one of the best that I've tried this year. Like, I like it. If you're looking for a good medium to full coverage foundation, this would be one that I recommend. Okay, y'all, and the next foundation would be the Ford TRACELESS Soft Matte Foundation. I like this a lot. I have the original one and I have this one, the newest one. This was just released, I believe, June or July. I have the shade 10.5 Mocha. This shade is like spot on. This is one of the best matching foundations I have in my collection. I feel like they say soft matte. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like this is a real matte foundation, and other times I feel like it leans more towards soft satin. I don't know. Like maybe it depends on what type of primer I'm wearing it with. That could play a part too, but this is a nice foundation. It is a little on the pricey side. It is $88, but it's Ford, so you're gonna expect to pay when you're dealing with Ford. But overall, I like this one. I still think you can possibly find the original one. I feel like there's not a difference between this one and the original one. Only difference is the original one has SPF and this does not have SPF in it. But I mean, like, do you really care if you have SPF in your foundation? I know that sounds bad, but most of us are wearing sunscreen, so does it really matter? Okay, y'all, my number one foundation for the year would be the Burberry Matte Glow Foundation. I did not expect to like this when I first picked this up. Oh, and by the way, all these foundations that I'm showing y'all, I have a review on my channel. I don't think I have one for the Makeup Revolution one, but anyway, when I first picked this up, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I fell in love with this. This has to be one of the only foundations that I can wear so far all year, and I don't look oily and I don't look greasy. I wore this in August when it was hot as hell, and I did not have to block my face. I did not look oily. I was not looking shiny or greasy. My makeup didn't start breaking apart like around my nose when I'm wearing my sunglasses. It didn't settle into fine lines. This just looked nice all day long. You can really get like a 10 to 12 hour wear with this foundation and not blotch your face. They do have a more like hydrating, I believe it's like luminous hydrated, I don't know, but this is the Glow Matte. The other one, I don't know the exact name of it, but I know it's more like a radiant finish if you are somebody with dry skin and you don't really like matte foundations. They say this is a glow matte. I feel like you don't get a glow with this. I don't see a glow, I see mattness. I feel like this is a true 100% matte foundation, and this retails, I think, for like $50 or $60. I can't really remember. You have to get this from the Burberry website. They don't sell this at Saks. Last time I checked, they had a few shades on Nordstrom's, but this is so worth it. Like, this is a really good foundation, and I have to put this at number one above all my foundations I've tried this year, even though, to be honest, my number one and number two kind of rotates just sometimes. But if I was suggesting somebody go out and pick up a luxury foundation so far, it would be these two. Now I'm waiting on that Gucci one. I'm so excited to try that one. I ordered it this morning and I've been tracking it because they done already shipped it out. So I'm gonna try to have a review up for y'all probably this weekend, because today's Wednesday. I don't think I'm gonna get it tomorrow. I know I'm gonna get it by Friday, so I should have a review up on my channel by Saturday or Sunday. But anyway, because I done started going off topic, these two would be the best luxury foundations that I've tried. Now, I'm not saying like these are the best out of all the luxury foundations in the entire world. I'm not saying that. These two are the best luxury foundations I've tried this year, and I've tried a lot of foundations this year, if you've been watching my channel. Okay, y'all, that is it for my favorite foundations of the year. If you have any foundations that you think I would like, or ones I should try, or ones that you want me to review, leave them down in the comments. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.